when you have a descending channel, you can see that the price is creating lower highs, and you can see this one lower highs. Again, the last one is here. So now when you have the price creating this lower highs, this sequence, you really want to make sure that you are not going to be deceived by the break of trend line. So a lot of people, what people do most time is simply wait for the price to break a trend line, which is something like this. Once the price break this trend line, like what happened here, okay, they will jump into buy, okay, and say, okay, the price have clear the trend line, I'm going to be buying. That's the wrong way of trading breakout. Okay, if you trade this way, you are going to be hitting a lot of stop losses. Okay, and even when you are right with your speculation in terms of directional bias, you are still going to be losing money because of your wrong entries. Okay, so instead of making entry at the break of trend line, you simply want to wait for the price to break a trend line, number one, and break structure. You can see this level now, the price have not just cleared the trend line, also cleared the structure, which you can actually call change of character. So when the price change character, you don't just enter again at the break of structure. You simply wait for the price to retest your trend line before you start making entry, okay, or retest your structure before you start making entry. These are the two entries you are going to be making. Either you make entry here and the second entry at the trend line, or you simply wait for the price to retest your trend line, then you are going to be making your entry at this trend line, okay, and your stop loss should be the previous swing low. Then you have opportunity to take profits anywhere you like within this zone. Remember, you have the levels you should be setting your TP, which could be here TP1, here could be TP2, and TP3. You also might have final TP above here. These are ways you give yourself chances of making money trading gold or trading breakout on gold. Okay, so these are very simple stuff most of us don't actually know, and that's why we just feel like, oh, this breakout shit or this breakout stuff doesn't work. But the problem is that you don't actually know how to trade this breakout. They are very simple stuff that you can actually trade profitably, by avoiding these simple mistakes. Okay, so the next one is when you have an ascending channel. The price is ascending, giving you this bullish vibe. Everything is bullish, okay, until the price decides to break a trend line. When the price breaks a trend line, it's still not, the whole thing have not changed. That's the mistake. Don't think the price have changed because of break of trend line. You can see even after breaking of this trend line, you can see that this price is very much bullish. Let's say that the price break trend line here now, okay, can you see that this price is still very much bullish because it maintains this sequence of higher lows. Okay, this particular low, okay, is lower than the current one, which is the current low is higher than the previous one, okay, which is still bullish. Okay, so this does not determine the change of trend. Okay, you don't start selling because you see a break of trend line. Rather, you want to make sure that you have break of structure also. Okay, the price should break structure. So you want this your trend line, you want this your the price to break this structure. So I wanted to like shift this. Okay, you want this price to break this structure. Once the price breaks structure, you wait for a retest at the structure or a retest inside the trend line. Okay, you then make your sell at the trend line, or you sell at the retest of structure. Okay, these are the two ways you can actually make entry, just opposite of the descending channel. Okay, you make your entry this way, you'll be able to reduce your risk and increase your reward. I hope this is helpful. I'm going to be sharing with you a chart example of this, how I take trade on gold using this simple setup. I hope this is helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.